Hey guys, it's me, your girl Brittany. I know it's been so long since last year around Halloween special I did with my mom. After that, I took a long break after Christmas. Had to deal with personal issues like health issues, but I'm doing fine. Also have new material for my podcast. Um, so I miss you guys. It's been so long. But today I'm gonna do is a special episode um because I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects, one of my favorite people. Um, you might heard this person, especially the UK, especially the people in UK, Anne Boleyn. As you know, I'm gonna do a special episode about her. Um, so let's get started, shall we? So this special episode is about Ebony. As you know, today is the 490th anniversary of her death, um, May the 19th. Um, at all, this is why Sir Henry the Eighth. I love the other wives. They're good. They're great. But I feel like Ebony is like my favorite, my most favorite queen in both history and sister musical. And guys have, and you guys haven't like watch Sister Musical, go see it. It's good. I saw it. My mama, I saw the Sister Musical in New York, so it is good. And there are facts, and I just want to share some facts about Ebony. I'm not gonna share all her life, but I just want to share some facts about her because it's a special episode, and I just want to do tribute for her um today. Okay, let's go. So the first fact is her birthday is unknown. Um, Historians are still debating to this day about the year she was born. Like, for example, some people said that she was born 1501. People said that she was born 1507. So they don't know the exact birth date, like the day she was born. Um, so that's still debating to this day. Um, She is the daughter of Thomas and Elizabeth Boleyn. She's the sister of Mary and Thomas. Uh, she went to the Netherlands and France for her education to serve as a lady in waiting for. After she was served for the Archduchess Margaret in the Netherlands. Then she went to France to serve both Queen Mary and Queen Carl. And I'm gonna give you a little history about that. So Queen Mary, who was the sister of King Henry VIII, um, and Queen Carl, that was her stepdaughter. So she both served them for nearly 7 years. She completed her studies of art, fashion, literature, music, and poetry, and also she had knowledge of the French culture while she was in France. But Anne was recalled to marry her Irish cousin, James Butler. That plan was not gonna work out. It was not gonna happen because there was some dispute between names or titles. Um, yeah, so that was not going to happen. But in 1526, King Henry VIII fell in love with Anne and started to pursue her. But she was resisting his advances by becoming his mistress. Like she's like Every time he sent a gift, she was like, I don't want this, send it back. Um, I would do the same thing. Yeah, it was her. I was like, why you want me to marry you for? Yeah. Um, on September 1st, 1532, Anne became the Marquise of Pembroke. I hope I pronounced it right. The Marquise title. Forgive me. Um, it was a period age for a future queen. Um, Anne and Henry married in secret on November 14th, 1532. She became pregnant. I think she was already pregnant, or she became pregnant around that time. The marriage was binding on May 28th, 1533. Um, Anne became queen on June 1st, 1533, at Westminster Abbey. Um, she gave birth to the future queen, Elizabeth I, on September 7th, 1533. My girl, I love her. um, her motto was the most happy. Um, she chose a white falcon as her personal device, or badge, like that was her symbol. Like when she's going to sign documents or whatever, she just stamp. Um, and was charged of adultery and incest. It was engineered by her former auntie, Thomas Conwell. Um, Others were arrested, like 7 guys, I believe. It was Mark Sweeten, Henry Norris, Francis Weston, William Burton. I'm trying my best to pronounce these names. Sorry. Thomas Wright, Richard Page, and her brother George Boleyn. I'm gonna say this now. I read stuff about the charges was false. Like I say, they was engineered by her former ally because they just want to get rid of her. Like, why? Um, on May 2nd, 1536, and was arrested and taken to the Tower of Nothing. Um, on May 17th, her marriage to Henry was invited. It means that it was over, gone. But around on the same day, her brother George and others was beheaded. Yeah, I think I heard the stories that she witnessed the beheadings. Um, on May 1536, Anne was taken to the scaffold that was built on the north side of the White Tower. She wore a red petticoat under a new stark gray gown of damask trimmed in fur. Um, Before her execution, she said she gave a short speech, which I'm gonna read out now. Forgive me, people. Um, it goes like this: Good Christian people, I am come hither to die, but according to the law and by the law I am judged to die, and therefore I will speak nothing against it. I am come hither to accuse no man, nor to speak anything of that, whereof I am accused and condemned to die. But I pray God save the king and send him not to reign over you, for a gentler nor a more merciful prince was there never, and to me he was ever a good and gentle and subtle Lord. And if any person will meddle of my cause, I require them to judge the best. And thus I take my leave of the world and of you all. I highly desire you all to pray for me Have, oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. To God I commit my soul. Um, I can say that was a really good speech. I really, I really love her speech. Um, and I read something that Henry um had a Frenchman to behead her because I think what I heard what I heard that it was kind of respect for her. He was he did this to to for the love and respect of her. So he did this for a favor. Um, she was beheaded with a single stroke. Um, after the execution, her her supporter Thomas Kramer broke down in tears. Um, and he made a statement of it's going like this. She who has been the queen of England on earth will today become a queen in heaven. I really like that quote because it really speaks how I had no words to say about it, but I really like this statement. It's kind of like reminds me of Edwin Stanton when he made that statement about nicking. Now he now he belonged to the H's, so it kind of reminds me of that. Today she is buried in the chapter of, and I'm gonna pronounce this name. Forgive me, guys. Of Saint Peter at Bankerna. I hope I pronounced that right. Forgive me. At the Tower of London. I really want to go to the chapel uh, to pay my respects. Um, but I think every year on this day, May the 19th, the Anne Boleyn Society go inside the chapter and put flowers on her grave out 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 respect and love, so that she still matter to this day. And I think that was really nice. And there and I'm gonna give you some legend. And there's some legends about Anthony. Okay, so the ghost of Anthony has resided at the top of London, and also her childhood home, and also her father's home. Um, at the top of London, she is seen walking with her head underneath her arm. Also at her father's home, I can pronounce, forgive me, Brittany Hall, and I can spell it out. Blicking Hall in Norfolk. Around midnight, and is seen inside a carriage carried by six headless horsemen. Um, then she is seen walking to her bedroom. But I think her childhood home, Haver Castle, is when she was happy at her childhood home. Um, and I'm glad I do this a special episode today. And like I say, if you like or want or comment about this episode, let me know. Or do you want to have a conversation by Anthony? Just let me know. Message me. I still do have a page on Discord with the same name, Paranormal Podcast. Or you want to email me at my Gmail account, you can. Just let me know and how that go. And have a nice day. That's it, Bree. Bye.